gentlemen, how do you do? How are you? My name is David J. My name is David J. Oh yeah! My name is David J. David J. David J. You know, people ask me all the time, David J., what's it like to have lived such a glamorous life your entire life? And I say, why do you hate Jews so much? Just because I was born Jewish doesn't mean I was born with a silver dreidel up my ass. We had it rough in the beginning. It was rough. In our neighborhood, the rainbows we saw were in black and white. Thought I'd give it a try. My father, though, was thrifty. I will not say cheap, he was thrifty. His favorite thing to do, he loved to watch porno movies backwards, because his favorite part was when the hooker gave the money back. I know. I asked him for $20 once, and he said, $10? What do you need $5 for? I'll give you one. Here's 25. She wore a long fur coat of mink, even in the summertime. Everybody knows by that coy little wink, girl's got a lot on her mind. She's got big thoughts, big dreams, and a big brown Mercedes sedan. What about this girl? She really wants to be in love with a man. She wants to lead the glamorous life. She don't need a man's touch. She wants to lead the glamorous life without love. It ain't much. Saw her standing in the section marked, if you have to ask, you can't afford it, lingerie. She threw it bread and said, make me scream. In the dark, what could he say? He said, I'm going to a place. You wanna ride? She said, yes, I wanna ride. And he said, then all aboard to Erotic City. 1, 2, 3. All of my purple light, I've been looking for a day that was gonna be my wife. That was my intention, babe. Fuck so pretty, you would make the Erotic City come alive. Erotic City kept IMPROV, it's crazy. Every time I pull my hair, thoughts of you be in my eye. You're a sinner, I don't care. I just want your creamy thigh. One more time. But so pretty, you and me, Erotic City, come alive. Erotic City, can't you see? Fuck so pretty, you and me. Erotic City, can't you see? Fuck so pretty, you and me. Erotic City, here we are. She wants to lead a glamorous life. She won't need a man's touch. She wants to lead a glamorous life without love. It ain't much. Woo! That's what I want. A glamorous life is what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. A glamorous life is what I want. The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. What I want. That's what I want. What I want. That's what I want. such a thrill. Woo! It's your dick, don't pay my bills. I want the money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
That's what I want.
I'm desperate.
That's what I want. What I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. What I want. That's what I want.
That's what I want.
That's what I want.
I want money. Thank you. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
That's what I want.
Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. Where's my swallow spot? That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want.
As soon as we get home.
No, I want one now.
Bunker, how much do you want for the golden goose?
They're not for sale.
Name the price.
She can't have
Who says I can't?
Not with a funny hat.
I want a golden goose, and I want an Oompa Loompa, and I want a pink candy boat, and I want them now. And geese, I want my goose to make golden feast.
Anything you said.
By the way, I want a feast. I want a bean feast. Bring us a donut, let's drink now. I want them all. I want the party. Eat macaroons and a million balloons, and before my balloons, kiss me now. I want the world. I want the whole world. I want to wrap it all up in my pocket. It's my bar of chocolate, and I deserve it. I want a party with room full of laughter, 10,000 tons of ice cream. And if I don't get what I am after, I'm going to scream. I want the whole works. There is some lines here that I forgot, but it doesn't matter now, because now don't care how. I want it now. Don't care how. I want it now.
She was a bad egg.
Thank you, Evie, for that wonderful assistance in Erotic City. I mean, whatever your character's name is. Candace. I heard you rapping. It's particularly good. I thought you would know the words to Erotic City, darling, but that's why she's up here and everybody else is down there, so feel free to just, thank you. Yes. Sorry, improv, you never know. But it's a terrific honor to be here, the first night of the 2016 IRTE season. Let's hear it for these kids. These kids are working very hard. Nanette, her Filipino Jewish husband, which confuses me greatly, and the rest of these kids working very hard to make you laugh, because in desperate times, you need a little laughter. Speaking of Nanette and desperate, when I was a child, my mother, she was in her 40s, and it was the 1970s, and she was discovering all sorts of new things. She discovered yoga, solar energy, my mother, myself. Jean Nate after bath splash, discovering all these things. And so she would have, she also discovered, I don't mean to be crude, but her clitoris. And I have no proof, but I do think she experienced her first orgasm in her 40s. Let's hear it for that. So she would throw a lot of cocktail parties, and my job was to greet people at the door. Hello, welcome to our party. May I take your coat, please? So I would take their coat, and my little 7-year-old self would have, 50 pounds of leather and fur, and I would take it to my bed and just throw it on the bed. And I also got to pass hors d'oeuvres. An 8-year-old passing hors d'oeuvres is adorable, you can imagine. Sir, would you like some crab rangoon? But the reason I did all these parties for my mother and was because I wanted to get her to let me perform, because I like to lip sync to Barbara's poverty songs like Secondhand Rose and stuff. And so my favorite act was when I would dress as a hobo and then come out. She would put on Barbara's Brother, Can You Spare a Dime? And I would lip sync to it, to the crowd, and then at the end go down on one knee with my newsboy cap, and you're stretched out to the audience, reaching out, and nothing would happen. The applause was tepid, as it is tonight. Sorry. Okay, that doesn't go along with my story, but she ended up sitting me down one day, and she actually said, David, some of my guests find it a little uncomfortable to see a little boy lip-syncing to songs sung by women. She said, do you think you could do something by Frank Sinatra, or Dean Martin, or that Tony Orlando? So I thought to myself, and I got ready. So the next party happened, I took the coats, hello, welcome to the party, can I take your coats? And I passed the hors d'oeuvres, like, hello, would you like a cheddar cheese log? And then I got dressed in my hobo outfit, but I came out in tap shoes, and she put on Mr. Bojangles by Sammy Davis Jr. So I came out, shuffle ball change, all hunched over like an old man in jail, for having a little extra hooch. And I would do my song, classic song, and apparently there was some shock in the audience because I was wearing my mother's black Avon mud mask because I wanted to look as much like Sammy as I could. And I didn't know what blackface was at 8 years old. I wasn't racist at 8 years old. Some of my favorite nannies were black, okay? So it was just a way to be in costume. And she stopped the song midpoint, and I was left there like mortified, and so I shuffle ball changed, back, huddled over, back to the bedroom, and I just lied on the bed of coats. And I was sobbing because, I really want to just entertain, I really want to just make people laugh like I am tonight, that's all I wanted to do. And so I just was feeling the comfort of those clothes and snuggling into those clothes and rubbing my face into that fur and completely forgetting that I was wearing my mother's black Avon mud mask, and some of those stains, they never come out. So I decided that night, no more hobo shit. I'm not gonna play a hobo anymore. And I went out, I bought a poster, I remember this, I was 8 years old, I bought a poster, and it was of a mansion with a Rolls Royce in front, and it said, my tastes are simple, I like the best. Can you please play the next song, Madonna? Money makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Money makes the world go round. It makes the world go round. A mark, a yen, a buck, or a pound, a buck. Or a pound of buck, or a pound of mock, a yen, a buck, or a pound, that clinking, clanking sound that makes the world world go round. If you happen to be rich and you feel all alone, if you happen to be rich and you feel all alone and you need a cat, sing-a-ling for me. If you happen to be rich and you're left all alone by your mother and you feel that you need to money makes the world, the world, the world. Money makes the world go round. It makes the world go round. That clinking, clanking sound. Woo. Money, 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 up. If you happen to be rich and you feel all alone and you feel like you have and you never come back. And you feel all alone. If you have to be rich and you feel all alone, and you have to be at the window. At the window, hungry. What? Money makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Money makes the world go round, it makes the world go round. Money, 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 money. Stop creating, stop creating, stop creating. Make the world go round. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Enjoy the rest of the show. Yeah. IRTE. Thank you. Woo!